Hey guys, hope your week's going well. Bear with me here as I make this full site so you can see the dashboard of the Wild Disc site. So this week we're talking all about your websites. We're talking about some of the great benefits that we have from our personalized sites, things that we can do with them, and much more. We're going to be touching on some creative ideas and ways to really use your site to maximize business and to really just help you succeed overall. Oftentimes, I feel like we forget the importance of our websites. And then we forget what they can do for us because we have this idea that by having a website, everything else is just going to trickle in. It's going to automatically find us people. It's going to find the person, close the person, get them signed up, everything for us. And that's not the case. Our websites are a great resource and they're a great help in the process of finding and talking to people, but we have to do our part. And in order to be able to do our part, we have to understand our websites and we have to understand how to use them, and then we have to really go to work. So today I want to talk a bit about your Wild Disc dashboard. This is not a typical video that I do. I don't usually go through these types of things, but I think it's really important to understand a bit about the dashboard, how it works, and what's in it, so that way you're able to really see and understand what your site can do. And I'm just going to talk about some of the basic things today, but it's pretty amazing that we have the options that we do have with our personal site and some of the great resources for us. Okay, so I'm going to go through the things here on the left side. You can see the menu items here on the left. We're going to go through those together and we're going to talk a bit about them. So bear with me. It may take a couple minutes for it to load with the way that we're doing this, but we're going to do it live so you can see everything. So here I have logged in, and this is a test account that I have, right? So I've logged in, and the first thing that you will see is on my page, this is your dashboard homepage. This is where I'm at. I'm in the dashboard, okay? One thing that you're able to do is on the left under that, you're able to click on edit your profile. I'm going to open everything in a new tab just for the video's sake. You don't have to do that, but that's what I'm going to do. So here you can see, okay, it gives you your name, first and last name, a nickname, the display name. Now, this display name is what people see. So based off of what you enter, it's going to give you different options here. This is the name that's going to be seen. So if I wanted to change this to Justin the Man Pitts, just making up stuff, I could do that if I wanted. And then it reflects here in the display name. You can see I now have different options that I can change. Okay, so keep that in mind. That is really important. That's the name that people will see. And it does give you the option to change those. Okay, so down here again, here's your email and so on and so forth with different things. You can come in and you can put in links to your Facebook and social media pages. So LinkedIn, Pinterest, Instagram, Flickr, YouTube, Periscope, Tumblr, Facebook, Twitter, and Google Plus profile. How cool is that? Okay, this is where you come in and you add in those different links. This is where people can find you. This is a great resource. Okay, so on your website, you will see the icon for the social media, and then they'll click on it and it will link them here. So this is how you do that. You add those links in, and this is how they would then on the other side get to those links. So this is a great resource. This is another way to really gather people, get them interested. So take advantage of this. Look at your site, and if you have not done this, take time to do it. And again, that's under edit your profile, okay? This is where you can also put about me. So you can put some basic information. And let me see here, we're going to go down. I'm going to wait just a second for this to catch up. Okay, so here you can come in, you can put your basic information about you, which is kind of cool. And then a note here to keep in mind is this section does accept HTML code. So if you're going to, separate a paragraph, you'll want to put in this code. So you'll just copy and paste that. You'll type in your information. So I typed it in. Then you just simply can copy the code and then type more. And that will make sure that there's a paragraph. If you just keep going and you don't, or you just space for a paragraph, it's not going to do that. You need to put in the break there. So they give you that code. You can create new passwords. You can customize your website and contact information. So this is going to be the information that people see and so on and so forth. Again, this is a test account, so it's just basic information thrown in here, but you can go in and add in your own information, okay? So it's super great, guys. You can show so much. And then come down to website options. It allows you to show all of the premium starter kits for your country, and you select the country that you want to see. It allows you to hide different things from your page. It really, really, really allows you to customize your site, okay? Now, down here to start your blog, you need to come here and enable it. There is a disclaimer letting you know that what you put on your blog, you're responsible for. So when you change this over to agree and enable blogging, you're taking on the responsibility for that. So keep that in mind, okay? And you can keep going. Here you can also activate your affiliate referral program. So that means that WildDist will pay you to recommend people to their site. So you're able to do that. And then you're able to come down here and you're able to change your avatar. Add in a picture and change it. So here's some basic things that you can do on the profile setting. How cool is that? You really, really can customize your site, okay? Website statistics. Let's go in here real quick. So again, this is going to look a little different because it's a test site. It's not used, but I just want you to see some of the resources available to you. So as it loads here, this is a pretty cool page. You can look at either last month, last 3 months, or last year. You can click on those and it will bring it up. To the right here, it shows you where your visitors are coming from. So what countries are they coming from, right? Where are they searching from? It lets you know, different things. Here you can see page views, visits, and unique visitors. So how many people have looked at your site? And then it tells you a breakdown of each page. So how many people have looked at your home page? How many people have looked at your profile? It breaks down everything for you. So this is really great. This is great information. So as you really start to promote and push your site, this is a great resource for you, okay? Give me a second here as I wait so this catches up. So hopefully you guys are still seeing everything on the screen. Now, down below here, this is a great way to get support. So if you click on the WildDist Support Center, this is how you should be submitting any issues to WildDist you have. So if your website's not working, send it in. Let them know. Submit things, right? So a billing support, website support. Click on website support, okay? Are any of these your issues here? If not, hit none of these. Then you're going to give the details and send this in. This is by far the best way for WildDist to be able to help you. This allows them to get your ticket, get your stuff resolved quickly, and to really help you with what's going on. So remember that, okay? It also gives you information, to follow them on Facebook and Twitter, which most of you do already. For those of you that don't, that's how you could follow them simply. Okay, so again, we're going to dive into so much more here. Give me just a second. Okay, so we've now talked about some basic stuff. We're going to talk about your website homepage. Give me a minute as it loads. Okay, so you can see here is the website homepage. Here's those social media icons I was telling you about. So if you were to go in and put those links in before, they would just basically fill in all the icons in this space. If someone clicks on those, it's going to bring those up, okay? So you can customize this. So simply click on Customize here in the top left, and it's going to bring up a little screen that allows you to customize your site. How awesome is this? Oftentimes when you go with other companies that are similar to WildDist, you don't get as much flexibility. You don't get the ability to change things as much. So, layout and design. You can choose to have your site layout boxed, which basically means there is a border around your actual page. So you can see here the difference. You can see on the left and the right, there's a space, or it can go full width, which then it will take up the entire screen. Okay, you can change different width and everything here. How cool is that, right? Background options. So you can actually select colors for the background. So let me go back to boxed. So let's say it's boxed. Give me just a second. We're just going to play with this. I'm going to select a color, and I want to go with blue. So now you can see that the back of my website here, that background is blue. So if you don't want to have your site full width where it takes up the entire screen, and you want to add in some different color to create contrast, or maybe add in a color from your brand, you can do that. Let me see if I can get a quick image. Give me just a second. So I'm just going to find a quick image here that we can use. Okay, now I'm going to select an image. Oh, actually, there's some right here. So there are some images in here already. But if you want to upload one, I found that one that I liked online just now. I'm just going to simply select it, choose image. Okay, and now look how cool this is. That image is now in the background of my site. You can customize this, guys. If you want to have a very modern look and you want to have like planks of wood, you find a picture and you do that. There's so much that you can do. So you can definitely make it super cool, super modern, and super unique to you and what you like. Okay, that is an awesome, awesome resource to us. So use this, create your brand around this, right? So make your site you, make it look like you, and make it fun. So then you're going to just simply click on this little arrow here to the left, and we're going to go back. Typography. Okay, so we can have fun with the different fonts. So if we want the logo font to be different, we can change it. Okay, you're going to see now it has a different font. Do you see the difference there? How cool is that? So find a font that resonates with your brand. Find a font that looks like you, because again, when people come to your site, you want them to see your site and to know it's you. You want them to feel comfortable on your page. So make it look like you. So change your font, okay? You can also change the color. So let's say we're going with this lavender theme. I want to find a different color, and let's say I like, we'll just pick this random. Okay, I've now changed it. How cool is that? It changes. And if you notice, my name up at the top here matches the Oil Alliance, okay? So you can change your color here. You can also change the size. So you'll see I changed it from 65 to 80 and it made it bigger. Now I'm going to change it to 120. So it's even bigger, okay? How cool is that? Again, that's how you customize the size of that, okay? So let's go ahead and go down more. Now, you can have it be uppercase, where everything is going to be all uppercase. So now everything on the site is going to be uppercase as far as this logo lettering goes instead. So we're going to just change it for that. Now, the options keep going on and on and on. You see how these are currently green, and you hover over them and they're purple. You can change that as well. So let's say I want to change it quickly to this color. Now they're going to be that color. And then I want to change the hovering color to this. It's now going to be that color. It's that simple, guys. It's so, so simple. You can change so much, okay? You can change so much on your site. It's awesome. We have a huge advantage by being able to do this because guess what? The site is going to look like you. It's going to speak to people. They're going to be able to see exactly your brand and what makes you unique and special. Not a lot of other sites give you the flexibility to do that. I can't express how huge this is. I can't tell you how much of a difference this will make in your business by customizing your site to speak to you. So I want to change again the color here of the font. Let's say I want to make it purple. Now all the font's purple. So all the font is purple. Simple, guys. Simple change. Okay, so again, I'm going to go up here. I'm going to go back, and that was just under typography. Now I want to play with the buttons. So again, simple to do. Do I want it to be a 3D button, a flat button, you can see the difference, or a transparent button? Okay, so we're going to stick with 3D here. Do we want it to be square? Do we want it to be rounded? Do we want it to be looking like a little pill or a capsule? So I'm going to leave it that way. Okay. Now, the button size, do we want it to be mini, which is what it is now? Do we want it to be extra large? Jumbo? Okay, let's say, so you can change so much. And then again, you can change the colors. So the background behind the button, I want to make, let's say, a purple. And again, I'm just making this up for the video. But you can change it. And then you want your button border to be a different color. So we want that to be bright yellow. Okay, and now the button bottom, we're going to do this. Okay, so now you'll see I've changed all of the colors. It's all completely different now, and it's customized to you. No one site would look like this. So this gives you an amazing opportunity to really, really make a difference, to really change your site. Now, when you hover over the button, what happens? It turns purple. You can change those colors right here. How do you want them to look? What colors do you want them to be? You simply go in here and change that. Okay, so that's buttons. Header, let's go into the header real quick. You can load a logo. So if you have a logo that you want to load, go ahead and throw it in there. You can add it. Very simple. Okay. This is where you would come to do some stuff with your blog where you can customize and change it. I don't have it turned on this example, so we're not going to go into too many changes. Okay, guys, have fun with this. You can do so much. Now, this is what it's going to look like in the desktop view. You come down here, there's a little tablet icon. This is what it would look like if you're looking at it from a tablet. This is what it would look like from a mobile phone. It gives you the way to see what your customers are seeing, to know if the changes you made are going to look great. Make sure to take the time and really look into these. Really look at your site, change it, make it look like you and your brand, so that way people get it and they know it's your site. Then you're simply just going to hit save and publish when you're done. And that's going to save and make any changes to your website. So now those changes that we've made are on the site. How cool is that? You can customize so much. And I can't tell you how great that is, how huge of a benefit that is. Now, I'm going to quickly go through a couple things. Here's the online academy and where you find our training videos. You can click on that and find the videos. Underneath it is a compliance kit. Wild Disc gives you some tips and things to do to be compliant. They want you to succeed. So they help you know what to say when you're creating those blog posts. Here are some suggestions. Free graphics. You click on that. Did you know that Wild Disc provides graphics for you? These are graphics that you can use on your social media pages. They're graphics you can print and use for flyers. They're graphics that you can use for your team. So it's simple. All you do is you come in here, you simply right click it, and you download the image. Okay? Super simple. That is another resource we have from these personalized websites, guys. Take advantage of these things, okay? We're going back here. Just a sec. Okay, there are so many other things that we can talk about here, and we've only touched on a few of them. But take advantage of your site. Customize the way it looks and make it look like you and your brand. Enjoy your personal website. Be proud of it, because as you are, you're going to share it more. And when you share your site more, you're going to see a huge difference. You're going to have much more success. People are going to start talking. If you don't share your website, you don't use your website, it's not going to get up and go find people for you. You know, people may stumble upon it at times, but you have to do your part. So the first step is understanding how to really customize it and make it look like you. And from there, you will start sharing it more. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. It has been helpful. And this week, we will continue talking more about the benefits of our personalized sites with Wild Disc. Have a great day, guys.